Kimani Mbugua has gone. Who is next? Today we bury a person who was known as a big person, as a renowned journalist, as a person, as a news anchor. So be very careful when everybody is clapping for you. Others are not clapping for you. Rather, they are warming up to be able to celebrate your downfall. Be very wise. Be very wise. Be very wise. A very lovely afternoon, wherever you're watching me from. My name is Soipan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For you who is coming for the first time, karibu sana, feel at home. Kindly subscribe and don't forget to press the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you'll be notified. You that is coming in again and again, asante sana. I don't take you guys for granted. You are great people in my life. I value you because it is because of you that I am here. I am, and we are growing Soipan fraternity together. All of you, I've always told you, you're part of my family, and I love you, and I do appreciate everything you do to support me. Once again, thank you so much for holding on and also coming again and again to watch and to support what I do. Today I come here as a very frustrated person. I feel very sad. I feel a very lonely. I feel I lack enough words to express how I feel because looking at the rates of death coming towards our young generation, it is very painful. I want to talk particularly because of this one person, a great journalist, who would bring news on for us on the table, go travel world and far just to make sure we get the exact news that we need, giving us the best reports all over the world, and we really appreciated him. All of a sudden, he disappeared and we never knew where he went. Later on, somebody from just the young generation, these our media teams, they went and looked for him and found him in a very devastated situation, because by the time we saw him, he was already in alcoholism. He could not even recognize himself. He looked very bad, very a very frustrated person, a person without hope, a person who has lost hope in life. And I remember everybody kept on asking, what happened? What happened? What happened? And people came in, well-wishers came in. And I remember that time I was to talk about this, but I don't know even what held me down, because I asked myself so many questions. While he was in the media and when he was doing a great job, he was earning money. I'm sure he had a very big circle. Friends who will hang out together. Friends who will always look up to him. I'm very sure his phone was ringing 24/7. Then later on, whatever happens, was it losing the job or being fired? I don't know. I really don't want to go into details. But what led him to alcoholism? Nobody talked about that. Then later, well-wishers came through and he was taken to rehab. Today, his body, his soul is no more. He's been buried. Buried. What legacy has he left? He killed himself after being taken to rehab. Well, all of us know when you're taken to rehab, chances are 90% of you coming back as a reformed person. He had stayed there for some time. But my question is, what led him to suicidal? Was there nobody to talk to? Was he taken there and dumped and nobody was able to talk to him, to an extent that the only thing he had in his mind was to take his life? Most of us, we have so many friends and we have so many, and our circle is very big when we are doing very well. We have a very big circle when everything is flowing smoothly in our lives. But when you start going down, everybody leaves. The big circle becomes small, 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 and later it disappears. Today we bury a person who was known as a big person, as a renowned journalist, as a person, as a news anchor. But my question is, as the family mourns, what have you learned with his death? When I was watching his burial, I asked myself, what has he left behind? What what are we gonna remember him with? Yesterday, the father talked and said in Swahili, you translate to yourself, maskini wezangu, kujeni tuzike mtoto wangu. Meaning, a wise person, you don't need to ask why he said that. Because while he was big, he had a big circle. Now the way he was, he had nothing. Meaning even where he worked, they have rejected him. Not only when he was alive, but now that he's dead. What lesson are we learning from the death of a young man, of a young generation? And what exactly is happening? That everybody is turning into alcohol, and the next meet we hear is suicidal and death. The other day, I talked about burying our young generation. And I said, I really don't want to go about parenting. We've talked about so much about parenting. And I don't think we have lost in our parenthood. And if we have, I'm waiting for your comment in the comment section. But my question is, what can we do to stop all this death? What can we do to stop all these frustrations that are reaching out to our children? Myself, I feel overwhelmed. I feel exhausted because every now and then you open the news, a young person has died because of depression. You go to all social media handles, the same case, the same case, the same case. I'm happy that the young generation are coming together nowadays to help each other. But my question is, will this last for long? So many things have come up, but they never last. Don't you think it's high time we call ourselves a meeting? We ask ourselves, where have we gone wrong, or what can we do? Kimani Mbugua has gone. Who is next? He's gone after even being in the rehab. When you're becoming big, when you have your money, this is my message to you. When you have money, when you have a big circle, when you're doing good, whenever your life is smooth, kindly choose your friend wisely. Choose the people around you very wisely. Not everybody will stand with you when you have nothing. Not everybody will walk with you in your dark path. Not everybody will help you climb that mountain when you go down and you want to climb up again. So be very careful the friends that are around you when you're doing good. Be very careful when you're doing good and everybody is cheering you up. Be very careful. I once said, not everybody who is clapping for you is clapping to cheer up. Others, they warm up because they know when your downfall comes, that's when the clapping will be clapped. So be very careful when everybody is clapping for you. others are not clapping for you. Rather, they are warming up to be able to celebrate your downfall. Be very wise. Be very wise. Be very wise. If you haven't learned anything with the story of the young man Kimani, then I don't think you'll ever learn. I feel very bad. I feel very bad because he died without achieving his dreams. Yet, when he was doing good, when he had everybody around him, none of his friends helped him to achieve the dreams. Rather, I'll say they only were there because they wanted it to fall. And I'm sure even right now, people are happy. Some of them are happy. Not everybody is sad. So, let's learn a lesson and be very wise. Be careful. And also another thing, ask God for wisdom when you're doing good. Because without God's wisdom, you can never go far. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned something. I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting for the reply. I want to know what you think about this so that we know where to rectify. We know where we have gone wrong. We know where to go, which path to follow for us to stop all this that is happening to our children, to our brothers and sisters who are trying to build themselves, who are trying to make something for their lives, but they end up being frustrated, humiliated, and the only thing that comes in their mind is suicidal. Until next time, thank you so much. Shalom and God bless.